Hey guys, welcome back to Vinceville Custom. So today I'm sharing with you a Sideshow Collectibles premium format Jessica Rabbit statue that I converted into a Slave Leia version. And I had a lot of fun doing this. The statue is amazing. You could pretty much make any character you want with her. But I did have some people in the past contact me and they wanted to make a Slave Leia Jessica Rabbit, but nobody's really ever pulled the trigger. I had one person that was really interested, never heard from again. I had another person who was interested in it, but I don't think they wanted to pull the trigger because the statue is, very expensive on the secondary market, so they were kind of iffy of like, well, this statue's worth this much money, I don't know if I want to chop it up, and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, there's a lot of fans out there, like I always tell people, if it's a Grail statue and you love it, and you want to buy different versions of her, you get the same statue and you convert it into different versions. But, it's just the way things work out. So I did go on DeviantArt. I did check out a couple different drawings of Jessica Rabbit. So I kind of pulled pieces from different artists. I did look at Slave Leia pictures from the movie, just to kind of come up with something pretty cool. Now, the only reason why I did it with this statue was because on eBay in the beginning of the year, somebody was selling this and it was banged up pretty bad. I mean, the feet were broken, the waist was broken, the dress was messed up, the arms were broken, missing fingers. So it was a really messed up statue, so I got it at a very good price, and, I'm always trying to hunt down broken stuff, and I was just lucky to get this one. She doesn't have a box, she didn't come with the base, she didn't come with the penguin, but it just took a lot of work to pretty much get her back, especially the feet. The feet were really, really messed up. So once I pretty much got her all back together, I just pretty much did the Slave Leia outfit and painted her up. So we'll get a little bit closer, I'll kind of explain some of the things I did. So you can pretty much see I didn't go with the hair of Slave Leia. Now, a couple of drawings I saw on Google and DeviantArt, some people did the bun with the ponytail like coming down around the side, and I was just like, you know what? It really doesn't scream Jessica Rabbit too much when you do that. It just looks like an animated girl with big assets and kind of like Slave Leia. So I kind of wanted to keep that Jessica Rabbit up here with the head. But then the body is kind of like a cosplay Jessica Rabbit, Slave Leia and stuff. So I pretty much came up with my own little take on the outfit. I did follow some stuff here and there. I tried to keep a little bit of an animated look too as well. You can pretty much see here with these pieces, I sculpted these pieces and then I glued them in at the end just so I could attach the cloth. The only removable part on this is because she doesn't have a box. I wanted to make sure we don't break this hand, so I did... Let me just do this way. So you see I did a peg with a magnet that goes in and out of the arm. So I just had to keep that removable. Oh yeah, the hair was pretty banged up too. I did have to pop off the hair on the statue, so it was cracked all around it. So I had to rebuild the hair too when I put that back on. So I gave her a bracelet. I did tweak this arm a little bit so it goes down over here. Because this arm was broken pretty bad around here and here. So what I did is I cut off the hand here. I sculpted this piece, so I just was able to glue this in at the end. Now, as far as her feet, they were banged up really, really bad. The heels, one heel was missing. I guess, this one was banged up. It was cracked, so I had to rebuild just a lot of it. Just really kind of rebuild all that stuff, and then I gave her the booties and everything. So that worked out pretty cool. Now, as a base, she didn't have a base, so I had a big generic base sitting in the garage from when I cast up stuff, so I don't waste resin. So what I did is I contacted my friend Meta John in Canada, and I asked him to make me an etching on this base, so you can see half of it's the Rebels, half of it's the Empire. So I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a Star Wars take on the base, but I didn't want to do like a black base, just like, black, and I didn't want to do... My first idea was to do this in black and then the symbols in red, but it would take away from the statue too much. And I wanted to keep it more of like a marbly rock, kind of keeping it where she was, captured with Jabba the Hutt and stuff. So I just kind of wanted to not to really focus on the base too much. I did sculpt the neck piece. I did add a piece of metal in there, and then I added this chain. Now the chain I kept long because... the chain, a lot of the drawings I saw would stop up around here, but I wanted to keep this long because you can actually put it over to the side. You can keep it in the middle, which I think works out best. So you can kind of do whatever you want. My my main goal in the beginning is when I got this, I was going to make Jessica Rabbit as a Slave Leia. I wanted to find a Roger Rabbit where I can actually put him next to her like in a Jedi outfit, and he could be holding the chain. But I couldn't find any in scale, and I just couldn't get my hands on a nice Roger Rabbit, so this is kind of what I came up with. Now, I did contact the seamstress, and I asked her to make me this cloth. Now, I did go to this fabric stores, and I was looking at cloths, and I didn't want to give her the cloth that she came with, that glittery red, because I wanted to keep it more traditional colors. So I went to the fabric store and I saw a bunch of cloths and they were too dull. And then my mother was getting rid of some old stuff, and she had this fabric, and it was perfect because it's kind of silky, but it's not too heavy, it's lighter, and I think it worked perfect for the statue. So that's kind of what I came up with. So it's always good to know people, family members, friends. You never know if they have cloths, if they have tools, if they have just stuff laying around that could actually work for a custom statue. So I'm always on the hunt for whatever. You never know what could work. But so as far as the paint up is just a Garage Kit skin tone colors. I wanted to give her just a little bit of a flesh pop. I kept her nice and pale. I didn't want to go too crazy with shadowing, but she does have some shadowing because, when you look at her from a 2D standpoint in the movies compared to a 3D item, you gotta kind of, give it a little bit of it here and there. So then the outfit, like all the gold is kind of like a bronzy type of gold that's kind of like, dulled down. So I didn't want to go too crazy making it bright. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, just pretty ran with it, gave her everything traditional, and repainted her from head to toe. So let me know what you guys think if you like this version of her, because I know a lot of people like the Playboy Bunny version I did with her. I thought the French maid version I did of her would have been more popular, but it seems the Playboy version was more of a hit, which I didn't even think. But, it's always good to see these things when you do them. But let's see how people, what they think of the Slave Leia version, especially with Star Wars being so popular now, coming back. This is kind of something fun. A friend of mine actually is interested in it. He wanted to see if he could snag this off of me in the beginning, so we'll just, I told him about it like months ago, and he was interested, so he probably snagged this one. But, if anyone else is out there and they have a Jessica Rabbit looking to convert, let me know, because I really do enjoy working on these Jessica Rabbits. They are a lot of fun, especially if you could do different versions of them. One of the other versions I would love to have done was to make a Harley Quinn version of her. But I just never had a chance to get my hands on another Jessica Rabbit. I could do that. But there you go. That is Slave Leia Jessica Rabbit. Hopefully you guys liked the way she came out. A lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back with some more videos.